This beloved hymn was written on March 26, 1862. The author, Joseph H. Gilmore, has left the following account. I had been speaking at the Wednesday evening service of the First Baptist Church in Philadelphia about the 23rd of Psalms and had been especially impressed with the blessedness of being led by God. During our conversation after the service, the blessedness of God's leading so grew upon me that I took up my pencil, wrote the hymn just as it stands today, handed it to my wife, and thought no more of it. She sent it without my knowledge to the Watchman and Reflector magazine, and there it first appeared in print. 3 years later, I went to Rochester, New York, to preach for the Second Baptist Church. Upon entering the chapel, I took up a hymn book thinking, I wonder what they sing. The book opened up at He Leadeth Me. That was the first time I knew that my hymn had found a place among the songs of the church. Joseph H. Gilmore was born in Boston, Massachusetts on April 29, 1834. His father was the governor of the state of New Hampshire for a period of time. Throughout his life, he pastored several Baptist churches, served as a secretary to his father, became a professor, and published several college texts. He also wrote other hymns, but none ever gained the acceptance that He Leadeth Me did. Although Gilmore was highly respected both in religious and educational circles, he is best remembered for his hurriedly written text when he was just 28 years of age. William B. Bradbury, an important contributor to the development of early gospel hymnody, saw this text in the Watchman and Reflector magazine in 1863 and wrote this fitting melody to match the words. He also added 2 additional lines to the chorus. His faithful follower I would be, for by his hand he leadeth me. Other hymns by William Bradbury include Jesus Loves Me, Just As I Am, Depth of Mercy, Sweet Hour of Prayer, and The Solid Rock. This hymn, perhaps more than any other modern hymn, has been translated into many different languages. Servicemen during World War II were greatly surprised to find it one of the favorite hymns sung by the primitive Polynesians in the South Pacific. When the First Baptist Church building of Philadelphia was demolished in 1926, it was replaced by a large office building, and in the corner of the building was placed a bronze tablet, which still remains today, containing the words of the first verse of He Leadeth Me. This was done, states the inscription, in recognition of the beauty and fame of this beloved hymn and in remembrance of its distinguished author. Now let us hear Brother Exodus as he sings, He Leadeth Me.
Whate'er I do, where'er I be, still 'tis God's hand that leadeth me. He leadeth me, He leadeth me, by His own hand He leadeth me. His faithful follower I would be, for by His hand He leadeth me. Sometimes mid sins of deepest gloom, sometimes where Eden's bowers bloom, by water still or troubled His face.